Hello, one and all, and welcome. My name is Fear. This is Battle Vortex, and today I'm going to explain why mod slots are important and how they will hopefully be useful in the future of Cyberpunk 2077. Don't forget, if you like any part of today's video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's jump right in.
Welcome to Battle Vortex.
Just for a little background, I had made a video about patch 1.1 when it came out, and I predicted that CDPR would have to return the game to the previous state of allowing players to re-roll their mod slots on gear, the number of mod slots at least. And I'll put a link to the actual video at the top of the screen. My prediction was correct, and we got patch 1.11 with a warning about the future. The text from CDPR's official website basically says that hotfix 1.1 is available, and this update addresses issues that appeared after patch 1.1, which is what I was predicting was going to happen. Item randomization has been restored to the previous state, and the save load loot exploit will be investigated in the future. Now, I'd argue that this is not an exploit. This is a single player game, and it's also got a save function. So I'd be more agreeable to saying that this is a feature with an unintended consequence. From what I understand, loading the game over and over again can cause problems with the file size of your save game file. CDPR claim now that they have fixed this, but let's face it, getting a fully mod slotted item or the ability to make the item into a fully mod slotted item should either be built into the game or not be an issue for the players in the first place. The fact that players are re-rolling items in this fashion should tell you that something is wrong with the way the game works. I think it's better to give the players what they want, even if it costs them something in return, such as eddies or materials. I have made a graphical chart to explain what I think should be done, at least in the case of mod slots. It's a bit crude, but it should make my point. I took one item, the loose fits with micromesh underlayer. I took this item because, obviously, I have many of them, and they used to be acquired as a legendary before patch 1.1, and I'm still kind of salty about that. I upgraded each of the 5 items to their max on characters that are level 50. You will notice that each item, except for the rare blue version, has a 99.9 armor at max level. I'm not sure why the rare version is 106.6 armor, unless it's a random roll or because the legs item I had for my experiment didn't have a mod slot included. The rest of the gear shown all have the proper max mod slots amount on them. The first thing I noticed is that the common item is the exact same armor value as the legendary item. Well, to the player, this means a legendary without mod slots is the same value as a common item. This is terrible. That's not good. Shouldn't be that way. Each item is worth more money to sell to a vendor, but in my opinion, this does not make the item worth more value to the player. The value of the item should be based on its armor / durability level, some other metric besides just that the sidebar is a different color. When you find a rare, epic, or legendary item, it should mean something to the person who found it, the player. Finding these items without mod slots is like finding a knockoff or worthless trash item. Giving the players the opportunity to place their own mods into an item gives them a true sense of ownership and the ability to make their character more powerful and custom to their tastes. I think that the way Cyberpunk is currently designed, you don't really need to randomize the mod slots in the first place. You should give each item an armor boost, even if a player never adds their own mods to the item. This would at least give some true value to the item for being an uncommon to a legendary. I didn't really cover outer inner chest items. I imagine that they have 4 mod slots because they're your primary protection. In their case, they should keep 4 mod slots for legendary, and the rest should remain at 2 and 1 respectively. Basically, maximum mod slots in each item based on its true value, which is, a good idea. I'm a bit torn on the legendary items, how they should be distributed throughout the world, or if a particular item should always be in the same place. This is something you could randomize, but it's nice as a player to know where your favorite gear is located in the game, and especially if you play it multiple times, that is seriously helpful. Random is typically not fun for the players. They may deal with it, but take my word for it, they don't like being overly frustrated by game mechanics, and random is poo, 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 poo. I think item sets should remain static in the world, and other items should have crafting specs available for all the different item variations so that people can at least craft the item if they can't find it. Having those items for sale in the clothing stores would be a nice addition. The legendary crafting specs are currently broken, which you can only see the crafting specs the first time you enter a crafting store. You never see them again afterward. When rare to legendary items are found, they sometimes have mods attached. I don't know how popular it is for people to re-roll for the actual mods themselves, but I do know in the case of weapons, there are some that are nice to re-roll for the random perk that comes with the item. I know for sure is weapons that have the chance to do 2 shots per round and stuff like that, but it would still be much less people re-rolling that way than there is right now. It's nice to get free mods, but there are other ways to get those, and there should be more fleshed out ways to get them in the future. You want to keep the players engaged with the content, and I think just revamping the armor amounts and going with static slots will go a long way in keeping the players happy. And I'd like to finish off with, thank you to CDPR for the consideration on this, and good luck with your patch 1.2 that just got delayed. We really need to hit one out of the park soon to keep this roller coaster ride going strong. And that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. If you liked any part of today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and leave a comment if you have anything to say about this topic or any others. My name is Fear, and I will talk to you all next time.